Hi guys, today we're going to focus on the verb querer, and querer means to want or to love. So let's look at it. It's irregular and it's an important verb because you can ask, you can tell people what you want, or you can ask them what they want to do. And this verb we're going to learn actually goes with the vocabulary that I set up for you guys. It's another video. And there's a link to a page where you can actually download it and print it out if you want. So I can probably put the link in this video too, so you guys know what I'm talking about. So, querer means to want or to love. Te quiero, I love you, or quiero que hagas la tarea, I want you to do the homework. That's a little more advanced. So this is a stem changing verb. That means it's irregular, or there's lots of irregular verbs in Spanish, and this one happens to be a stem changing irregular verb. That means the stem changes. Instead of using this as our stem is actually going to be Q-U-I-E-R. Usually, you should have already seen the video on regular verbs. Usually this is your stem, and the stem doesn't change usually, but in a stem changing verb, it obviously changes and it's irregular. So you pop that little I there between the U and the E. Quiero. You know, like that commercial, I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, says, Yo quiero Taco Bell. I want some Taco Bell. Anyway, so, quiero, quieres, quiere. I want. This is first person singular. Yo quiero, I want. Tú quieres, you want. Yo quiero, tú quieres. And it kind of helps if you actually do it with me and you're saying it and you're doing it. They did research on TPR, total physical response. When you engage your body when you're learning, you supposedly learn more. And I think that does help because I suggested some of my students, I asked them to do that, and they obliged, and I believe, they told me it really helps and they get more involved in it. Yo quiero, tú quieres. Él quiere. Él means he. Ella, she. Usted, you. Okay? These are our endings. Endings are regular. Quiero. I want. Tú quieres. You want. Él quiere. He wants. Ella quiere. She wants. Usted quiere. You want. Okay? So over here we have nosotros. And nosotros means we. Nosotros queremos. This one, usually in a verb, when the stem changes in a stem changing verb, usually the nosotros and the vosotros are still, usually nosotros and vosotros are still regular. So it's something to keep in mind. Once in a while, very rarely, it will change, but for the most part these will follow the original pattern. So let me just highlight this for you. Queremos, stem, and then the ending, hemos. It's an ER verb. Mos. Okay. And then vosotros. Sometimes people don't teach this formally because this is only used in Spain. When I was learning Spanish, they didn't teach it to us like formally because there's already so much to learn and it's not necessary exactly. If you go to Spain, you pick it up, it's not a big deal. So, yeah. And there's so many other ways to say you all. You could use ustedes, so it's not, not the end of the world. Vosotros queréis. Accent on the E. So let's move down here. And then ellos. Ellas. Ustedes. I repeat myself in my videos because, as you guys know, repetition is the mother of learning. So, ellos means they, ellas means they. Ellas is only all girls, they. Ellos can be all guys, or it can be a mixed group of guys and girls. That makes sense. So they, and then ustedes is you all, right? And again, ustedes is you all, usted is you. How come there's a you here and a you here? Well, this you is informal in languages such as Spanish and some other languages. There's two ways of saying you. There is the formal way, usted, and you use that for people that maybe you don't know well or someone older than you or to show respect. And then it's called like formal, informal, or familiar, because when you're familiar with someone, you know them, you can use a tú, right? And then usted is the formal, so it's pretty simple, straightforward. Ustedes, you all. And then sometimes someone will say tuteame. Like tuteame means you can use tú with me. Like I said before, in Spain, even my professors were like, don't use usted with me, it makes me feel old. They would always, so just, I think Spain, from my experience, they use tú a lot more. And in Latin America, it's more usted. I mean, leave a comment based on what you think. If you feel that it's changing maybe even in Latin America, and also I bet it's different based on each country. So go ahead and leave a comment and let us know what you think. And then, so here, like, remember what I said before, it stayed normal, or it stayed regular. And sometimes when you're learning verbs, they call it like a boot, like the boot verbs, because these are irregular, but these ones are still regular. And let's highlight this little I here, because it creeped in to change our stem, right? And what would the ending for this be? You should know that it's en. Here it's e, and then here it's en. Okay? If there's not any questions at this time, well, if there are, leave them in the comments below. And I'm just going to do a few sentences with you, because I think that would be fun, right? And I think it would be useful. Yo quiero, tú quieres, él quiere, nosotros queremos, vosotros queréis, ellos quieren. Okay, I want, you want, he wants, we want, you all want, they want, or you all want. Obviously here it can be she wants and also you want. Okay? Questions, let me know below. Now let's do some sentences, right? You do all these verb charts, and the verb charts, whoever thought of this is a genius, because I probably wouldn't have ever thought about it. But these are very helpful, because then you have the pattern, right? You see a verb, it's an ER verb, it's regular, you just follow the pattern, then you know how to say the new word. So it's very helpful. Grammar is your friend if you know how to use it. And that's what the point of these videos is, right? So let's go. Let's make some sentences, right? So I'll try to keep this basic, because this is still like on our basic level, but you know, there's so many levels out there. So yo quiero, I want to eat, yo quiero comer, yo quiero comer what? Dos tacos. Really simple sentence, right? I want to eat 2 tacos. When you have the conjugated verb, you can follow that with the infinitive. Yo quiero comer 2 tacos. I want to eat 2 tacos. Tú, you, tú quieres. Don't forget that I. U-I-E. U-I-E. Okay, don't spell that wrong. Tú quieres salir conmigo. You want to go out with me. And let's kind of, going back to the vocabulary I made so we can have as much coherence as possible, because that's really going to help you in your journey, your language journey. And journey doesn't mean like, oh, it's going to be this long, arduous thing. It just, you know, it's a pathway to success, right? There's a path you have to walk. And And then, ¿qué quieres hacer? ¿Qué quieres hacer? If you find yourself in a Spanish-speaking country and you have a roommate, maybe they're from that country or whatnot, you can ask them, ¿qué quieres hacer? What do you want to do? Or maybe they ask you, ¿qué quieres hacer? And you tell them what you want to do. You refer to that vocabulary, okay? Yo quiero ir de compras. Excuse me. I want to go shopping. Ir de compras means to go shopping. Yo quiero ir de compras. I've tried to not put too many things in here that aren't on the vocabulary, because I think when you learn formally vocabulary and you learn it in chunks and you're repeating what you're learning, it really helps you build confidence. When you're learning this word here and that word and you're just trying to make your Spanish supposedly as good as your English right away and you're not doing it systematically, from my experience that doesn't work as well as doing the systematic. So I'll try to do that as much as possible. Obviously there's a lot of people watching this, different levels, different people, so trying to kind of take everyone into account, but really trying to stay coherent as much as possible. Yo quiero ir de compras. So obviously don't put the quotations. Ir de compras just means to go shopping. Ir de, de. It's kind of like to go shopping. Ir de compras. Yo quiero ir de compras. I want to go shopping. Okay. And then if you say I don't want to do anything, okay, you say, let's go up here. No quiero hacer nada. Okay, literally it's yo. Yo, no. In Spanish you don't have to put the subject, right? It's like this. Yo no quiero hacer nada. I don't want, put the no first. I don't want to do anything. Yo no quiero hacer nada. Yo no quiero hacer nada. I don't want to do anything or nothing. The negative in Spanish, you put the no quiero hacer nada, like I don't want to do nothing, then basically what you're saying. So let's do a little practice drill. I wonder what my time is, because you can only make these videos like 15 minutes long. So I just check that really quick. Okay, so we have about a minute or two to go. Let's see. We're using the verb querer and we're going to fill this in. Tu blank venir conmigo. You want to come with me. Okay, you're trying to convince someone, like someone wants to stay home. No, you want to come with me. What would it be? It would be tu quieres venir conmigo, right? And then ella blank dormir. Think of dormant. When something is not in active state, it's dormant. Dormir means to sleep. She wants to sleep. Ella quiere dormir. I really think drills like this, just doing a lot of them, is very helpful. People say, oh, I did grammar, I did drills. I'm not sure if they ever did enough, but I have a lot of students think, I've been fortunate enough to work with a lot of different students. Had some students from China, and they're 9th graders. They're already in calculus, and it's because they did so many drills. They perfected so many of the concepts in math because they did so many drills. I believe in drills. Obviously, it has to be more than just that. But that can really, practice makes perfect. There's a reason behind the saying. So I'm definitely in the process of making many worksheets. So stay focused, stay confident, stay positive. This is the end of this video. I hope it was helpful. Let me know what else you want to see, and just come back and visit us again. Thank you.